Morning, folks. I am back from vacation. I have a bone to pick with CG. Two bones, actually, but one of them we will discuss before the intro. I went away on Thursday, prepared some videos in advance, and of course, that is the one weekend that CG decides to go completely nuts and release a ton of different packs for me to value. And while I thought it would be this lovely, quiet 4 days on the beach, I just kept getting spam at mentions on Discord of, hey, what's the value of this? Hey, what's the value of that? And I don't blame any of you people because, that's just the knee jerk reaction. I do blame CG for that. So screw you guys because I think that you did it on purpose. I am here again today on Tuesday morning because we do have a really cool, very interesting new pack that once again I got tagged by quite a few people for. Actually, literally right as I was walking into a movie. But I have the math here. It was a pain in the ass to do. And we'll talk about that. You know the drill right after the intro. Okay, so the pack that I'm talking about here is the Signal Data Catch. Okay, 14.99 crystals. You can purchase it 3 times. You get 25 of each signal data as a base. And then you have a certain percent chance to, get different materials throughout. The only one that I found interesting here is the G12 core components for 12%. There are no G12 core components in that pack. It is a relic pack. I think that they just asked ChatGPT to write a name for each one, and that's what they got, and it wasn't checked at all. And that's all she wrote. You can buy it 3 times. I have actually purchased it twice already. I wanted to save the last one so that I had the screen available to me. The first time I did get the worst pack, the Signal Data Surge, 40%, 10 plus of every one of the signal datas. But the second time I bought the pack, I actually got the jackpot, which was super cool because it means buying it a third time today is free for me, right? Because of that 14.99 crystals in there. This is one that so many people have messaged me about, asking me the valuations. I think rightfully, most people realized that no matter what, it is a pretty decent pack, no matter which of the gamble pack portions you hit. And it kind of goes against the grain and the general rule that a lot of players have, which is I never buy gamble packs, right? And we will hit this after I talk to you guys about the valuations, and we'll see if I get lucky again. But the second bone to pick that I have with CG is I have a feeling that there is someone there on the inside who watches these videos and they go into board meetings and they go, hey, I really want to screw with this Egnards guy. Let's make these packs as convoluted and crazy and as difficult as possible to value just to annoy him. Because I have a system, and that means that any one pack takes me about 5 to 10 minutes to value. If it's a signal data, 5 minutes. If it's an ascension, 10 minutes. If it's a normal pack, 5 minutes. But anytime I have to put in different values and find EVs and structure things in a weird way, it takes forever. So CG, please stop. Just make my life easy. With that said, we're going to get into the valuation here, which is right. What is this? Things millionaires say. Pack directory. You'll notice that I've changed this around a little bit. I've added some updates in here. We are going to go to normal packs. We are going to go to signal data catch, which is no longer a work in progress. There we go. And we have our signal data catch pack, and I've I've done this in a very, very, very specific way, so bear with me. Do we need to? Yes, let us bring this up to about 125. Okay, perfect. So here's our signal data base, right? This is what you get no matter what. And our cost in crystals is $14.99. Our base value is $16.25, which means no matter what roll you get an 8.5% return on investment, right? So that, like, if you're buying signal data from the store anyway, you might as well do it here since you get a chance at something else. Now, keep in mind this base value increase is, I mean, it's functionally meaningless. It's just serving a purpose to show that no matter what, you are going to get a return. It's functionally useless because no matter what, there is a 100% chance that you are getting another roll. The other rolls being down here. I know there's an EV here, and we'll talk about that in just a minute. Uh, our signal data surge, which is a 40% chance, right? That is going to increase the pack value from 1625 to 2275. So that's going to be the lowest of the valuations, though maybe not the worst pack, in my opinion. And it's going to give you a 51% increase in value. So just for 1,500 crystals, you're getting a 51% increase in value. That's great. That's awesome. That's amazing. We also have our advanced salvage kit, which is chromium transistors, iridium heat sinks, and electrum conductors. This is the one that arguably I think is the worst, even though crystal value it isn't. Those chromium transistors I value at a 0. Iridium heat sinks are very, very easy to get. And I would love these electrum conductors, but I'd much prefer to get 15 of those and 0 of the other 2, if I'm being completely honest. Right? That's going to give you a 55% valuation. That's par for course on the signal data surge. Moving down, we have our foundational salvage kit, right? Circuit boards, bronzium wirings, about a 15% chance, and that is a 70% valuation increase. Our Zimbittle impulse and arrow magnifiers, our G12 core component pack, that's going to be a 110% increase. And then we get into the stuff that people really want, right? That Droid Tech Vault is at 8%. You're going to get a 191% increase for that pack. The Crystal Catch, I actually think is kind of like it's a red herring here. I wouldn't think of it as getting 750 crystals. I would think of it as getting the pack you just purchased at half off, right? Because 750 crystals compared to any one of these other packs at a 58% valuation is not amazing. It's not good. It's not bad. It does allow you some more flexibility if you're trying to buy something else. But if I got this, I mean, I'm not going to be mad, right? But I don't really want it. The ability material chest, Omega, Zetas, and Omicrons, 454% valuation increase. Again, when I value Omicrons, I think 481 is actually too high, but it's all I have for an anchor value right now. And as CG releases more packs, hopefully that will change so that I can feel a little bit better about that valuation. And then we, of course, have the jackpot, which is 50 of each signal data on top of what we've already received, as well as keypads, as well as droid brains, and as well as making this pack free by giving you $14.99 crystals back. It is worth 9,374 crystals in total and a total valuation of 525% increase in value. Now, our EV on this, and what that basically means, right, for those of you who maybe are tuning in for the first time, is that if we were to buy this pack over and over and over and over again, this is the value we could expect to receive. And it was a pain in the ass to do it. There is invisible math just running down the side of this entire pack in order to bring you these valuations. Want to kind of just show you so that you get an idea of what I'm talking about. It's just all over, right? It's everywhere to get this, and it's kind of an unnecessary number because you can only buy this pack 3 times anyway. So you're never really going to get a true EV unless this pack is consistent and comes back every week or every month. And then over time, your expected value increase is going to be roughly 80% or 2,690 crystals. Is it the best deal that CG has ever given us? No. Is it a really good for what is effectively free? Right? The amazing deals on this game are typically pay for deals. The Supreme Relic pack, I don't remember the name of it. We can actually check. The Supreme Relic Duality pack is probably arguably the best pack we've ever seen in this game. I know that there was another one over here, but I can't seem to find it. Maybe it's Relic Reserve. Relic Reserve pack is also one of the most amazing packs in the game, but these things cost actual cash, like cold hard cash. This is a pack that costs you crystals. It's awesome. I would buy this I will buy this every week if it keeps coming around. Why? Because I need that signal data. Daddy needs his signal data, right? We are going to pull this one more time. Let's take a look. Let's see what we do so we can get our third one in. If I get another jackpot, Fat Phil is going to hate me. So I really do hope that it happens. And it'll be the only luck that I've ever received in this game. Oh my God. Okay, not terrible. Chromium carbonate circuit boards, bronzium wirings. I don't really need them, but they do go fast. It just means that I'm not going to have to buy 500 crystal packs next time they come around, so I'm not mad about it. If you've learned nothing from this video, I'm sorry. I apologize. That's just me rambling on and on and on. But if you are coming to the last minute of this video and you're going, Egnards, I didn't watch any of that. What are you trying to tell me? TLDR, the energy surge, the signal data surge, buy it. Please, just if you have the crystals, buy it all 3 times. And buy it all 3 times every single time it comes around. With that said, peace out, everybody. Have a great rest of your day.